All right, I'm going to try to do this video somewhat quick, but for those who follow us on Facebook, you probably, maybe I did it on Instagram too, but you probably already know about this. Noelle and I, for our anniversary, are going to go to Hawaii. So I thought, like, on our 10-year anniversary, being married, which will happen later this year. Actually, it's, excuse me, in July. So July 10th is when we got married, but we're going to celebrate it a little bit earlier, like in May, because it's a lot cheaper in May versus in July. So we're actually going to go. Now, one of the things she asked was, is it just going to be you and I? And I said, well, yeah, just you and I. And she's like, what about the kids? And I just stared at her. And then she was like, well, are we going to bring the kids? And I'm thinking, well, I didn't plan on it. But she wanted me to bring the kids, so I'm going to take all 5 of us to Hawaii. I didn't want to, because for one, it'd be cheaper, but for two, like, I wanted to be able to enjoy it. But at the same time, I get it. She didn't want to leave the kids that long and that type of thing. We're going to be gone for like a week, I think. And so I get that, right? But it would have been cool if it was just her and I. But it'd be cool with the girls with us too. We already got the Airbnb. We're going to stay at an Airbnb right there outside of Honolulu, I believe. So we're going to be doing that. I also have a couple of things I want to check out while I'm there. So there's a farm that I want to go to, which is a pretty cool farm, and it relates to things I want to do in Haiti. But also there's some pottery stuff there too that we want to check out as far as like studio type stuff. So we want to go there, check that stuff out as well. While we're there, but there's a lot of different things that we want to actually do in Hawaii. So she's been looking up a lot of stuff. We got the tickets and everything. So everything's been booked. And now she's looking at car rentals because she wants to drive around, do different things. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I've never been to Hawaii. Noelle went to Hawaii when she was a little kid. Obviously, she was like a baby because she was coming from South Korea to the US when she was being adopted. So one of the stops was in Hawaii. Other than that, she's never been. Obviously, the girls have never been. So this is going to be a first for all of us. Given the fact that we live in Washington and Alaska Airlines is our main carrier, that's not who we're flying. I don't think. I can't remember. She did all the booking. Um, but given that there's that constant, and they also own Hawaiian Airlines, I believe. I believe. It's not as hard to get there. It's a lot easier. I remember, this is a story time, right? I remember when we first got married, one of the things I wanted to do was get to Hawaii, right? When we got married, we went into the ring shop, and the lady, before we got married, we got engaged. The lady showed her the ring that she has in the band, and she's like, "Oh, to spice it up, you want to add this other piece." And so Noelle always wanted that other piece of the ring, which is not needed, right? But the lady was trying to really do some upselling because the ring already, as it was pretty pricey, right? And at that time, I had an amazing job. That was back in the day when I was, making a lot of money, and I didn't care. And so it was fine. So anyhow, I had made the promise that we're going to go to Hawaii on our 10-year anniversary. You know what I mean? Then we had Zoe, and I'm like, yeah, we'll still. Then we had Zara. And at that time, I did not have that big job anymore. You know what I mean? I walked away from it, didn't have that big job any longer. And I always want to keep my promises. I wasn't sure at that point because I'm like, we got 2 kids. I don't have that job any longer, so I don't know. So I thought, well, I probably will get her that other band. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. The girls got their gloves in. It snowed here last night, so the girls want to play in the snow, so we got them some big, thick skiing gloves because last night Zeta was freaking out because her hands got cold. But anyway, so I was going to get a band, which would make the ring fully complete. And so Noelle was just going to like have them all connected together and all this stuff. And I thought that would be a much more, I could do that, right? Even though that was still going to cost, it wasn't going to be like it was to Hawaii. So then there came a point, because after walking away from the job, I didn't think it was going to happen until a couple of years back. And then I'm like, okay, it's going to happen. I knew that it was going to actually happen because things turned around. Things are a lot better. I'm blessed in that department. So I'm really thankful. But anyhow, the girls freaked out when we told them we're going to Hawaii. They really and truly can't believe it. We've shown them videos on YouTube about it. And so, yeah, it's going to happen. We will definitely do some live streams from there and some videos as well. So stay tuned to that. But yes, I am definitely looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really fun. We're going to take in some shows. We're going to be eating some nice, good food. I got the gallbladder removed, so I don't have to worry about that. So, that's one of the other reasons why I got it removed, because I knew this was going to happen. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you. Take care.